Today marks my first Christmas alone. Everyone thinks that I should be sad and depressed when in fact I am not. The season of Christmas is usually about family and being with your loved ones, and I have chosen this year to be by myself. I feel at peace with myself, with the world. I can do what I want, when I want, from the safety and comfort of my own peaceful home. I never really realised how much I craved and needed this peace until I found it. This past year, I have embarked upon a long and painful journey, and at times I really did not think that I had the strength to survive it. I have been through some of the darkest times of my life within this period. But now, not only do I feel I have survived, I feel I am now thriving. They say the journey back to yourself is the hardest and the most painful one. They, whoever they are correct. But it is worth it. Learning to love yourself again, looking in the mirror and liking the person staring back at you is difficult, and it's constant. The world, other people, situations can strip you of your sense of self and your sense of your own worth. Remember to remind yourself that you are worthy and you are enough. I know that I am healing from past traumas, and I don't think that that journey will ever be complete. Yes, I am better, but it is going to take a long time and a lot of soul searching to fix me. That's if I am fixable. I have learned this year that even when you feel the most alone, people come forward to help you. I have learned the goodness of human kindness and that complete strangers care for you more than you could ever know. Being me isn't a bad thing. I am happy, I am lucky, and I am loved, and not everyone is lucky enough to be able to say these things. Sometimes life deals us some really shitty cards. We just have to learn to have the patience and know that the tables will turn and we will get dealt a better hand in the future. I'm going into this new year with an open mind and an open heart, and hope that the good that there is in this world will come back to find me. Happy Christmas Day everyone! As you've seen, I've had a very peaceful morning and I've just potted and done chores, which I needed to do because it is technically just my 2 days off, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, so I still need to get chores done. I had to do my washing. I've got to go shopping tomorrow and the shops are open because there's not a lot in, but I'm dressed up because I'm about to go over to Peter's for Christmas dinner, so I thought it'd look nice for Christmas Day for a change instead of scruffing about in my scruffs as per usual. I've managed to wash Gladys, so she's all nice and clean. Big thanks to Kat who sent me the Amazon voucher, and that made me purchase the hose, which just about reaches. I do have to spin the van around to do the other side, but it's fine. And I gave her a little run around the campsite. So I'm about to go and get my dinner cooked for me, so that's nice. I'll see you in a bit. I'm back from my dinner with Peter. I've had a lovely day. He's such a good cook, bless him. He sent me home with loads of leftovers, so yeah, I've had a lovely day. Peaceful Christmas Day of just exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted. I've been up to the office for a drink with everyone from work, Kerry, Tom and Caroline and Mike, so I've had a really nice afternoon. Just been for a shower, so I've got my jammies on. Daisy's just running around the floor. I'm just going to settle in and chill out with my dogs and watch something on the telly, and that'll be it for tonight. So I will pick you back up tomorrow. I'm hoping to get out on a walk tomorrow, see how the winds are. It's very high winds today, very gusty, as you probably saw when I was washing my van. But I'll pick you up in the morning. Merry Christmas all. Good morning all. I have come down to Loch Vaa to walk around the loch, but the car park is very, very small. Currently there's nowhere for me to park, so I'm sat waiting to get space. Typical. It's a little cemetery car park, so I don't want to block anyone in or anything. It's very disrespectful to do, especially around Christmas time when people are visiting their loved ones, so I'm just kind of hanging around and waiting at the moment. As you can see, I've had to dump the van in the mud. It's really the only place I could park. I didn't want to do this with people that are going into the cemetery. So let's go and find this little locken. It's quite a nice morning actually. I think we have to go through the cemetery to get there. No, we're not dogs. I brought the drone just in case. But I've never been to this little lock before, and I've driven past loads of this car park and wondered why people are parked up. But there's the cemetery here, and then there's Loch Vaa just behind. I was wrong. There's a little path just where that car was parked. So we head up here, and then I think you get on the little circular route to walk around the lock. It's about an hour, about 3k. There we go. We can just about see it through the trees behind me. It is a tiny lock. So I'm gonna head down to the water, and then I think you might follow that path, but I've not got a clue. I just found it on Walk Highlands, so I fancied just a small walk today. And obviously I've done Loch Vaa and done Loch Vaa, but I'm glad I didn't go there because just as I was driving out of Glenmore, so many people coming to park at the lock and walk around the lock, so this will be a little bit more peaceful, I reckon. There we go. How pretty is that? There's a swan over there. Probably won't see it on the camera. I'm heading in that direction, and there's a beautiful little boathouse, a wooded boathouse, so I'm gonna hopefully take the drone off up there, as long as I'm not annoying anyone. I'll have a look. It's like kids have been messing and playing on a rope swing there. I don't fancy the look of that branch though. Seems pretty strong. It was a lot milder yesterday. There's a real nip in the air again today, so I don't know, maybe we'll get some snow. A lot of it seems to have washed away from the mountains. So yeah, any would-be skiers are not going to get very far. I think they've got quite a lot down in Glencoe. But we've just had quite a lot of rain that's washed it all away. Look at this water, it looks so peaceful. I bet it's popular for swimming in the summer. But that little car park's well busy. Quite busy today, to be fair. I have to park my van in the mud after I've washed it yesterday. I'm not happy. I had a quick look on Google. Apparently Loch Vaa, they've recovered remains of a 13th century crannog, I think that's how you say it, building, fortification, and from the middle of the loch, so it's obviously was something either was in the middle or was flooded over. Yeah, right from the 13th century, some timber was discovered that they think was a Loch Vaa crannog. It's a pretty little loch, and there's only one swan. Oh, then it's lonesome. They're normally in pairs, haven't they? I wonder where its mate is. I haven't seen any swans since the winter set in. And this is the beautiful little boathouse. How pretty is that? You can just about see all the mountains in the background. What a beautiful place. Story of the boathouse is it was used, and then in 2018-2019 there was a massive drop in the water levels and it wasn't safe to have the boats, so they stopped using it. But then in 2020 there was a huge rise in the water levels and the boats were up against the roof. The water level was so high, so it's now no longer in use. It's just kind of a pretty focal point on the loch. Took the drone up for a little bit, but there's a couple of people and I don't want to disturb the peace. So my hands are absolutely freezing. I didn't bring any gloves because it was so mild yesterday. So I'm going to continue with this little walk, get back and get myself a hot cup of tea and sit in the warm caravan with my doggos, which is mostly what I did yesterday, other than eating dinner with Peter, which was really nice. And I've got loads of leftovers which I'm going to have for my tea tonight. So I've just driven through Aviemore and nothing's open. I think You might be stopping M&S petrol station to keep me going for a bit until all the shops be open, and then I'll have to do the thing that I hate and drive in the dark and go into town and get some shopping, probably tomorrow night maybe. This little lock-in is about 20 minutes away from Glenmore. Obviously tiny, but a lot more peaceful than Loch Vaa. Loch Vaa's very busy, especially today, Boxing Day. So I just didn't want to be amongst loads of people. So I was having a look around on the maps and I spotted this one, and it's on Walk Highlands, so yeah, it's just a little walk. But I fancy getting out just a little bit, stretch my legs. And it's always good to give the van a little run, so she's had a little run today, even though she's got dirty. Not happy about that. Oh well. Just, it's a bit like Loch Vaa, so you're on the track and you're a bit away from the water. But I just need to get out in the fresh air for a little bit. It's very fresh today. This vlog will be going out just before New Year and my birthday. So, you know, everybody does New Year's resolutions and all that jazz. I'm not doing any of that. I've set my intentions for pretty much the beginning of last year. And obviously made some massive changes in my life along the way. I can honestly say I'm happy. I feel very at peace with everything, including myself, and I'm starting to see a future, like for me, making plans for the future and things like that, which when I first got here in March it seemed like an impossibility to even make any sort of decision, but I'm doing really good. I'm really happy here. The Highlands feels like home. I have Gladys's MOT to get through in February, so fingers crossed she passes and I can get out on some good summer adventures. I'm hoping get a little bit further afield. Now I'm starting to trust her a little bit more again. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I take some holidays and just get out for more than like a night or so. So fingers crossed I can get Gladys through the MOT and get that. So much more of Scotland that I need to explore, so much more of the Highlands that I need to explore. So I didn't take all of my holidays last year. I don't think I've taken anything over the winter so far, so I'll have holidays that I can take, and I'm planning on doing a couple of longer trips, fingers crossed, van be willing. I do obviously have some goals for 2025. I'd like to complete some more Munros, get myself fitter, more hill fit. So that's something I'm looking to do. For those of you who are interested in me on a personal level, I'm not interested in any relationships. Like I said before, it's going to be a long time before I get to that stage. I'm happy on my own. I like not sharing my caravan with anyone other than my dogs. Obviously Lindsay's different, she's my little sister, but yeah, it's just nice looking after me, washing my own pots, having what I want in the fridge, and doing my own laundry, just looking after me, cleaning up after me is lovely. And like I said, I lead a very peaceful existence at the moment, which is what I've needed for a long time and not actually realised. I'm obviously on a forested track because of all the track marks. It brings you up and around the back of the loch, so quite high up in the looks of it. But the sun's trying to come out, which is nice. Not seen the sun very much lately up here. So back in work tomorrow, but I think me and Brian are doing a 6-day week so that we can have Thursday and Friday off, with Thursday being my birthday and then Friday the day after, so we can both recover, because we're planning on having a little party. Everyone up here has been so good since I moved up. They're all lovely and they proper look after me. I'm lucky, and I just want to say thank you to all of you who've supported me through all of this year. It's meant so much to me, and sometimes it's actually kept me going when I felt really low, all of your nice words. So thank you all so much. You've all been amazing, sending amazing presents. You don't need to do anything like that. I am earning money and I'm not destitute, but you're so kind. Thank you all for sticking with me and my little rambling walks and crying with me, some of you. There won't be much more of that, hopefully. So yes, everything's looking good. Daisy is doing so well. I'll show you when we get back. Her scar's healing brilliantly and she's just back to her normal little crazy Daisy self. So fingers crossed everything goes good with her and I get to keep her for a lot longer yet. Obviously very recently been chopping these trees down. It's all over the floor. It's quite muddy. We've obviously had quite a lot of rain recently and it was so windy yesterday. I didn't want to go on a little Christmas walk but I just didn't. I ended up sticking around and doing chores because I don't like walking in the wind. It's not enjoyable and these days I don't do things that I don't enjoy other than working. You know, cleaning toilets is not enjoyable, but I have to do that for my job. But outside of work, I don't do stuff I don't like. As leisure time, it's as simple as that. Looks like from the map, this is where you split off from the forestry road and go up here. So hopefully I'm going in the right direction. Looks like I'm headed back towards the loch, so it must be. I've got a lot better at my map reading skills lately. When I first came here, I was useless. But yeah, I'm doing good these days. Which you have to be when you're out on your own. Obviously this is like a tiny walk, but some of the things I want to tackle over the summer, if I don't go with Mick, I'll have to definitely learn how to read the maps and stick on the trails properly, because yeah, I don't want to go getting lost up in the mountains. I'm really looking forward to this summer. I'm looking forward to my mum coming up and stopping so she can stop for a bit longer this time, step in the caravan with me. And I'll take some time off and we can go and do some fun stuff. And the weather will be a bit better for her hopefully, so we can get out a little bit more. Obviously Lindsay will be back and maybe my other visitors at some point, bless him. Andy says he wants to come up at some point. He's not got a van at the minute though. He's sold it. He's currently in Gran Canaria sunning it up for Christmas. It's alright for some. But we've got a bit of sunshine. It's quite warm once you're walking, especially in this coat. I should have probably put my other jacket on. You all roughly know my plan financial wise. I obviously have to pay off Mum and Lindsay for the caravan. That hopefully be done by the end of the summer. And then I'm going to start saving up to get a bigger van. Because as you all know, my intention is to go back to Europe. And Gladys is a wee bit too small. I want something I can stand up in. Something that's got water. Not necessarily need a shower, but I would like a sink. So that is my aim. Don't know how long that is going to take, depending on how much Gladys costs to keep on the road, obviously, because it keeps depleting my savings. Obviously the dog depleted my savings, but that was 100% worth it. I'm not complaining about that one bit. There you go, water's down there. My map reading skills are on par. So the trail goes down this way, so I will follow it. If you're going to do this walk, this is steep, so beware. I'm going to go very slow and turn the camera off in case I fall on my butt. I've successfully navigated, so I think you can carry on down to the water and maybe head back to where I were, or carry on around the loch in this direction. I think I might head in this direction for a little bit, see if I can get all the way around. Some lochs you can't, but I think you can do all the way around this, so I'll go and have a look. Considering the Met Office was saying 95% chance of rain today, it's actually turned into a beautiful day. And the sun keeps trying to peek out the clouds. It's nice and cosy in my coat. Obviously my hands were freezing when I was flying the drone, but when you're walking it's fine, nice and warm. Yeah, beautiful day, look. There's the little islands I've been talking about, where they found that crannog. I think that's how you say it. You can just see the boathouse where I was before, peeking up over the trees. That's behind this island, so there's a big body of water behind there. I need to carry on up this path. Not very path-like. There's a stile here. on the path, so clearly it leads along the back of the fence line. I think the fence line goes to the cemetery. So we'll follow the path. Some people are walking down the beach, but I don't know whether it's accessible or not, so I'm just going to keep following the actual path. Presumably if there's a stile into where the fence line is, there's going to be something to get out of it. There's barbed wire on the top of that fence, and they ain't claiming with that. There's the boathouse. That's where I was before. So obviously I'm all the way over here now. This is the barbed wire fence. You could get over it, but it looks hard going down the beach, so I'm going to stick to the path. But yeah, what a beautiful view. It's so still today, it's lovely. I'm quite high up now. Look, there's a boathouse and I'm above these trees here. I think it'll just bring me back to that path where I came through where the car was parked near the van. So just keep following it. See where we end up. I've not seen anyone else on this path, which is slightly concerning. And then we're going down here. Oh well, here we go. I don't think I'm too far away now. I know it's cold because my face feels cold, but I'm warm. I'm really warm. It's a brilliant coat this, but it's not for walking because it's ducked down and obviously you will sweat. So it's not really. That's why I tend to wear my other coat to go walking properly. But it's only a little tiny walk, this one. Not like I'm going up a mountain or anything. I do need to invest in some decent waterproof gear, I think. But it's not likely I'm going to be going out in the rain, but I probably should carry it with me. I've got a waterproof coat and waterproof pants, but I could probably do with a warmer waterproof coat because it's just like a little over one. So yeah, I'll see about that at some point. Maybe I'll have a look in the New Year sales, see if I can pick me up a bargain. Here we go, style number 2. Which is a lot smaller, but I knew there would be one to get over the fence. There's one to get over one way, and that's wobbly, isn't it? Yeah. Be careful doing this, Suze. That's rather wobbly. So I think we just head up here, and then I'll drop back over into the car park. I think, if I've got my bearings correct. I can see the cemetery on my left, so I'm on the right path. I just follow this path and then it'll drop down to the cemetery car park and the van, and then I'm going to Google if the co-op's open in Aviemore. If you don't drive past that, it's just off the beaten track. See if I can get myself some food for the rest of the week. There she is. I can see her orange and whiteness through the trees. Little Gladys is unmistakable. I'm going to head back now. By the time I go off, because I'm absolutely roasted. I am home. I'm currently heating up leftover Christmas dinner from Peter yesterday. Like I said, he did me a goodie bag. I said I'd show you how well Daisy's doing. This is little Daisy dog. You can see a scar here. Let me have a look. Good girl. See, it's healing very well. She's very happy, and she's currently hanging around the air fryer because that's where I'm reheating my Christmas dinner. Because that chef has got a reheat function on it, which I do use quite a lot. It's quite good. Hi. Hi. Yeah, she's doing really well, bless her. My little baby, aren't you? So we'll have some Christmas dinner, shall we? And then we'll settle in for the night here. Pardon you. So we all want to wish you a very happy new year, all the best for 2025, and I hope it brings everything that you wish for, and we will see you in the next vlog and the next year. See you later.